Flint, Michigan is riddled with problems. Between poverty, the water crisis, crime, and failing school systems, the citizens of Flint don't even know where to begin. They also don't know who to trust. Their own public officials knowingly poison the city for months. Can you believe this is right here in the United States? These people are crying out for help right here in America, and surprisingly they are receiving very little. I'm here to educate you on the Flint crisis and ways we may be able to help. Flint, Michigan's poverty rate is 41.2%. The average poverty rate in the United States is 13.5%. As you can see, Flint's poverty rate is almost 4 times the rate in the United States. There are neighborhoods that only consist of abandoned houses and stray dogs. There are often fires in these abandoned homes, or they are taken over by homeless individuals, especially in the winter. Flint's water crisis has recently been made public. For a few months, the water was being contaminated by the lead pipes it was running through. The public officials knew this was happening, and in order to save face and money, they allowed it to continue. Eventually, it was discovered by the right people, and these public officials were removed and later charged as the criminals they sincerely are. According to many public sites, water that is concerning for individuals to drink has 5 parts per billion worth of lead. In 2016, Flint, Michigan's water had 27 parts per billion worth of lead. That is over 4 times the level of concern. Flint has many different individuals. Very few live above middle class. As seen before in the video, many live at the poverty line or lower. Here is a little breakdown of the individuals that make up Flint. African American, 58.4%. White, 37.1%. Hispanic, 3.73%. As you can see, Flint is mainly African American individuals and white individuals. The average crime rate in the U.S. is 280.5. The average crime rate in Flint, Michigan has been as high as 1,063 and is currently at 667.9. While Flint may not be the highest city for crime in the United States, it is up there in the top 10. Crime has been so rampant the police, who are understaffed, certainly cannot keep up. Individuals of Flint feel neglected and as though they cannot count on the police to help them. Police feel underpaid, underappreciated, and in danger at most times. Pictured are 2 current Flint PD officers and the current police chief. They are all in a documentary you can find on Netflix. It is about Flint, the water crisis, and the lack of police. Lastly, a subject I want to touch on that is near to my heart is the high rate of diagnosed and undiagnosed individuals in Flint. By diagnosed and undiagnosed individuals, I mean those who are affected by lead poisoning, mainly children. It has caused the special needs rates in schools to skyrocket. These individuals are underserviced and unacknowledged. Schools cannot keep up with the number of students coming in with disabilities. Pictured are the effects of lead on adults and children. Flint citizens have seen little change in their many crises. They are not going to stop fighting for change, though. Many post signs and protest as much as possible. They go to school board meetings, city council meetings, and they rally to talk amongst one another. There is a way you can help, even though you're not a citizen of Flint. You can share their story. Keep it in the mind of everyone via social media, talk about it in public places, and question the right people as to why things are not changing. The citizens of Flint have a small voice, but with all of us backing them up, their voice grows, and it keeps them in the minds of the public officials that can facilitate change.